Dear student, in last class we have discussed about the management, the introduction. We knew the introduction of management. We discussed the introduction and what is management and all that also discussed, and we discussed effectiveness and efficiency. Right? Efficiency and effectiveness. Today we are going to discuss features of management. What? Features of management. You can say also characteristics of management. You can say anything. Characteristics or features, whatever we can say. All are the same. Both are same. First feature is of the management. Here we will know what is the role of management. Right? So, here in the first feature of management is a goal-oriented process. But management is a goal-oriented process. Every business, we know as well that every organization has a goal. So all organizations are goal-oriented. Organization means what? Management. Organization who is running, every organization is running by management. So here you can say management is a goal-oriented process. What is goal-oriented? You start new business, your management plan. You want to sell 2 crores of amount. You want to turn over 2 crore in this coming year. Likewise, you can say whatever goal we have fixed. That means when you operate a business, when you are doing, everybody set a goal, right? Everybody set a goal. So that is say management is a goal-oriented process. Always, without proper management, we cannot achieve our goals. That's why we say management is a goal-oriented process. It has to set up goals. It has to set up goals and how we can achieve. That is functions of management, 4 5 functions: planning, organizing, staffing, directing, controlling. By use of these functions these functions work simultaneously, then we can achieve. So here first feature is what? Management is a goal-oriented process. Always it works for a goal. We organize the people, we manage the people for what? To achieve our target, achieve our goal. Next is management is all pervasive or universal. That means what? Management means all pervasive. Everywhere management has sense, like management required everywhere. It can be school, college, hospital, factory, anywhere. Everywhere we know we need a management. And management, maybe they work differently. It is in the sense also, management in India and management in US, Germany, Africa, anywhere, also same. So here, that's what we say, management is all pervasive or universal. Universally, management is the same concept. Working process may be different, but management work as in India, we are in a school, our management working, US also same thing is happening. There also management that also going for that. So management is all pervasive and universal. Got it? Clear? Next is management is multidimensional. Management is multi-dimensional. That means here management work in a multi-dimension. That's why we divide into three parts. That is management of work, management of people, management of operation. Management of work means what? Management of work. We all are working in a management. Correct? We all are working under a management. So how we can get our work? How we can get our work? Last class we discussed management is the art of getting things done through others. Management is the art of getting things done through others. So here management of work, management of people, and management of operation. Management of people, what says? Management of people says, for people only we are doing management. We know management is still it is a technology. We are working in a technology, all are, but still it is a very difficult task. Getting work, management is the art of getting work done through others. So management of people. How will we manage the people? How will we manage the people that we can achieve our goal? We can achieve our goal. Let's say management of work, management of people, management of operation. Operation means what? Every business doing some activity means what? Purchase, sales, etc. That comes under operation. That's come under how to manage that well. How to manage that well. That we say management of operation. So here management is working in a multi-dimension. Management of work, management of people, and management of operation. So management is a multi-dimensional. Okay. Management is next feature is management is a continuous process. Management is a continuous process. Means in the one sentence we can say management exists as well as organization exists. Management exists as well as organization exists. It won't stop. It always makes plan, budget for next year, for next period. It is a continuous process. It never stops. We have to make something. We have to make plan for the future. We have to plan how to grow our business. We have to plan how to survive in the business and other things also. So management is a continuous process. It never ends. If organization ends, then management ends. If there is no organization, so what? There is required of management. There is not required, na? So management is a continuous process. It works until the organization works. Fifth feature is management is a group activity. Management is a group activity. We know well. Management means what you understood last class? People. Where group of people works. Where group of people works. So, if you want to achieve something, just think, imagine. In our organization, 100 employees are working, 100 people are working. So, if out of 100, 50% are doing well, and other rest 50% they are not coordinating well, then is it possible to achieve? No, never. We have to do with a proper coordination. So management is a group activity. You cannot say I am the management. Whatever I will think that will happen. It won't happen. Management is a group activity. If all the people in your group works, then management will be effective. Then you can achieve your goal easily. You can reach your targets, whatever it may be. So management, we have to manage the people. We have to promote them that we should work in a group activity, in a group then everybody can coordinate each other, so we can easily achieve our target. So that management says management is a group activity, it is not a single activity. Management concept comes only when group of people work, not only one person. If only one person is working, then what is the required management? It is not necessary, na? Correct? Fifth is management is dynamic function. What? Management is dynamic function. It says simply, management is not a traditional concept like we followed this procedure and we have to follow again and again and again. The market is changing, the demand is changing, the needs are changing, people are expecting more quality, more variety, more taste, everything. So market changes every time. According to the market, we have to work for that. If we are following the same, just like Kurkure or Lay's, same type of Lay's we are providing in the market, people always want new types of taste. Something new. That's why we cannot say no, we have to follow this procedure only. This is the best way. We are earning more. It won't happen. It won't work. Simply you will be out of the market. So we have to update. We have to work with the market. Therefore, say management is a dynamic function. We have to change ourselves according to the market. Whatever market demand is, we have to meet that. We have to address that. Whatever is market demanding from us. Market always demand new things, right? Management is a dynamic function. The last one is management is intangible. Management is intangible. Management is not a chalk. Management is not a chalk that you can touch it. You can feel. Management is not a chalk. So what is nature of the management? Nature of the management last says management is intangible. Management is, though persons are managing their people in organization, so it is intangible. It has not existence. You can feel. You can feel if you went some medical, some school or anywhere, then you can feel that better management. How they are organized. Well organized. So you can feel. If you will travel somewhere, if you visit somewhere, you see how the traveling system are there. That is called better management. And if you travel somewhere, you are not getting any vehicles. Right? So, that's a management is intangible force. You cannot touch it, but you can feel. If you are working properly, then you can feel, oh, this is the best management. Features of management done. Then comes to, today we will discuss only features of management and objectives of management. Let's come to objectives of management. Please, whatever I am teaching you, whatever I am discussing with you, as per your NCERT books only. As per your NCERT books only. If you want more material, something you can refer other books also. EduRev app is there, you better know that EduRev, you can follow that also. And one more thing is, use your headphone while you are watching this video. Please keep ready. Keep ready with your books, pen, paper with you, and always watch this video in your phone for better quality. Right? So comes to objective of management. What is the objective of management? What management wants to do? What is the main objective of management? There are three objectives of management. First one is organizational objective. Second is social objective. Third is personal objective. Let's think. We form an organization. So our first objective is how to survive. Correct? Survive means what? We spend 10 lakh rupees in a business. In initial years, we are expecting we are expecting more sales. We want sales only, not profit. If our sales increase, then we can manage our cost. For survival, we need revenue to meet our cost. So, in an organizational objective, the first objective is survival. First, we have to plan how to survive. On what way we can survive in the market, in the business. First is survival. If you fail to survive, then everything done. Then profit and growth does not matter. First we have to plan for survival. How we can survive. And the next comes is profit. After surviving, we started business before 2 years. Now we are established. Now we are planning for profit. How we can earn more. Now we are planning for. After survive, profit is only possible. Now we want to make profit. Make profit for what? For growth. We want to make profit for growth. Always, every organization wants to grow. If someone starts one business, he always wants to enter in the next business. That is the nature of the business. They always want to invest, work in a different fields. So once they make profit, their next target is growth. How we can expand our business. Clear? Second is social objective. Social objective says, what is social objective? Social objective, we can say CSR. Have you heard this one? Corporate Social Responsibility. What is CSR? Corporate Social Responsibility. In every organization, government has fixed to do some social works. If you are doing some business, you have to do some social work also. That is duty of every organization. So, you cannot do business only for profit only. Right? Like, you might have heard Tata company Tata is working for. Sociality means you can say when you are working in a remote area. In that area, just think there is no proper education system. We have to make education system for underprivileged people. That is the social objective of an organization. Not only for profit and growth, we have to do some social work also. Next comes is personal objective. Personal objective what says? We should work for our employees' benefit. We should work for our employees and workers' benefit for that to fulfill their personal objective, whatever they are expecting from the management, from business, how they can grow. Right? So here we learn organizational objective, social objective, and personal objective. These are three objectives, and these are the features of management. Just once go through your book. Read it clearly. Know it, make know yourself, and whatever case studies are there, Tata company or GE is there. You just go through it and read it. You can understand well. Nothing is difficult there. So, whatever I am teaching, as per your books only, NCERT books only. Today, I am concluding here with features and objective of management. In next class, we will discuss the importance of management. Thank you.